it's one thing to export talent, but you also, your domestic needs for the same talent are also growing as you try to do more manufacturing, more advanced technologies, more medical doctors. In every field where migration we've seen grow, there are also domestic needs, and I already see the government talking about returnees or facilitating some talent coming back. So where do you see this tension playing itself out? I mean,
you know, I don't want this to seem political, but this is actually a statement of fact. As a sort of a sweeping proposition, the number of educational institutions in this country in the last 10 years have doubled over what they were in the 60 odd years they were before that. What actually happened was after the first spurt, we somewhere plateaued. I mean, you and I are of the same generation. Probably when we left school, there were 5 IITs in the country. Till when we hit the our middle age, there were still 5 IITs in the country. You know, the manner in which, I'm just using IIT as a shorthand, I mean, don't take it literally. But the manner in which, let us say, our engineering schools, our technical schools, our medical schools, our nursing institutions, I mean, take whichever field. We didn't see, you know, if you had a certain growth rate, if you know, it made common sense your capacities should have paralleled the growth of your economy. It didn't happen. So it's actually been, in the last 10 years, there's been this huge emphasis on increasing capacity. And why I say that to you is, you are not going to solve this problem, this apparent contradiction you refer to. You can't tell people, don't go out to work.
It's a freedom of movement.
You know, we're a democratic society. They have a freedom to travel. If they get better prospects, of course they will look at it. The common sense thing is to create opportunities at home. To create opportunities at home, you need to address both the demand side and the supply side. The supply side means you've got to, you know, keep increasing your output of skilled and talented people. And the demand side would be, unless you are able to post, you know, sustained high growth rates, you're not going to be able to, you know, find opportunities for their employment and retention.
One way of actually resolving this dilemma is also, as I said, strengthening the talent base in the country. That also, we've seen some foreign universities come in. I mean, I think for many countries, it makes sense rather than drawing students in to set up universities in India. But is there enough reform from the government side to actually facilitate foreign universities operate here and create skills?
You know, again, it's interesting. I was at a school of management over the weekend. And because I was there, I looked into the history of that institution and saw the foreign collaboration with which it started. This was, by the way, the Indian Institute of Management in Calcutta.
The first one in the country.
Yeah, the first one in the country. You know, the initial phase when institutions were created in this country actually had a lot of foreign collaboration. Most of your original IITs, for example, had partners. Many of the agriculture universities had partners. The management institutions had partners. Then this plateau phase, where actually there was relatively little creation.
Also the protectionist phase?
Yeah, it was also the protectionist phase. I don't think the two, it was not a coincidence. So what we have now done is we've actually liberalized, because again, as I said, like talent can move out or work can come in. We have today close to 1 million foreign students, 1 million Indian students studying abroad. 1 million. You know, why is that? Does it not make sense actually to liberalize the educational environment so that the universities come in? You know, it's cheaper, it's effective, we stand to benefit. You know, there's a very powerful logic, and it's happening now. I mean, we've had actually, I think it began with a few Australian universities. I know a number of British universities have come in, including one fairly close in the National Capital Territory, the National Capital Region. So And I see many more happening. You know, I mean, I was in Canada a few weeks ago, and I can tell you, Canadian universities which draw in a lot of students, many of them are actually quite interested in setting up campuses in India. And I think we see benefit in this, and we have left it very open. You know, they can come in on their own, they can come in collaboratively, they can do double degrees, they can do brownfield. I mean, it's up to them to figure out.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.